If your cat is behaving strangely, it can be difficult to determine exactly what is going on. Cats are often mysterious creatures and they can be hard to understand. In this video we will look at 15 strange cat behaviour and we will explain exactly what is causing them to act like this. Number 1 is bringing you gifts. We will start off with probably the worst one on the list. If you have a cat that likes to bring you dead animals, it's not doing it out of malice. In fact, your cat probably thinks that they are actually being quite thoughtful to their owners. Cats are natural hunters and they instinctively kill small prey. When they catch something, their first impulse is to eat it. As horrible as this may sound, this is perfectly normal behaviour and you shouldn't be concerned at all about your cat. This means that you should never shout at your cat if they bring you presents. The way to prevent this is to keep your cat indoors as much as possible. Now, you may think that this is a bad thing to keep your cat indoors, but it's actually not. It's even backed up by professionals such as the ASPCA. Keeping a cat indoors also has many other benefits, such as your cat living potentially longer. Number 2, napping in confined places. You may have noticed that your cat will choose to sleep in confined and unusual places such as a cardboard box. But why do they do this, and why do they do this when they have the option of a comfy bed or a sofa? The answer is that cats like to feel safe and snug when they are sleeping, and by being in a small space it can help make them feel more protected on all sides. This behaviour actually stems back to their wild ancestors who would sleep in hidden and confined spaces to avoid predators. Number 3, sleeping on your laptop. Of all the places available to sleep in your home, why does your cat sleep on your laptop? There's actually a couple of reasons for this. Firstly, it may be because the heat from your laptop is very appealing to your cat. Second, because you are focused on the laptop, a cat may simply be trying to get your attention. Number 4, ignoring you. You've probably noticed that your cat will often ignore you when you call their name or when you try to get their attention. The reason for this is cats are very independent creatures and don't like to feel like they are being told what to do. So the next time your kitty is ignoring you, don't take it personally, they're just doing what comes natural to them. Number 5, rolling around on their back. You may have also noticed your cat rolling around on the ground, especially if they've just been outside and just come back into the home. This behaviour is usually a sign that your cat is happy, content and that they feel safe around you. It's also their way of marking their territory and letting other animals know that this is their space. So if your cat is rolling around on the ground, take it as a compliment. Number 6, being terrified of cucumbers. So you've more than likely saw the viral videos on the internet and on YouTube of cats leaping into the air when they spot a cucumber. While it may be funny to watch and appear to be strange cat behaviour, there's actually a perfectly good explanation for this. Cats are predators by nature and their instinct is to pounce on anything that they may think is a prey. The cucumber looks like a snake or another small animal to them, so their natural reaction is to attack or to leap out of the way of danger. Number 7, knocking things over. Again, you've more than likely saw the videos online, on the internet and on YouTube of cats knocking things over or pushing expensive ornaments off the shelf. Now, there's actually a reason for this strange cat behaviour and it's actually quite simple. Cats love to play and are naturally curious creatures. They have sensitive paws and love to check objects out by tapping them using their paws. So the next time you see your cat knocking things over, just know that they're not trying to be naughty. They don't mean no harm, they're just having harmless fun. If you're a cat owner and have expensive items around the home, it's best to either secure them or completely move them altogether to prevent things from breaking. Number 8, pooping outside the litter box. There are a number of reasons why your cat is pooping outside of the litter box. So one possibility is that the box is dirty. Cats are very clean creatures and they don't like to do their business in a dirty space. If the litter box isn't scooped on a regular basis, your cat may start looking for a cleaner place to go to the toilet. Another reason could be that the box itself is too small. A cat needs to be able to move freely around in their litter box in order to do their business correctly. If the box is cramped, your cat may start avoiding the box altogether. Lastly, some cats just don't like having anything over their head when they're trying to relieve themselves. If this is the case, then try an open litter box instead of a closed litter box. If you have a senior cat and they are pooping outside of the litter box, this may be because they are struggling to get into the litter box. If your cat has started pooping outside of the litter box, it's a case of experimenting until you find the perfect litter box for your cat. It's also important to remember an illness may be causing the litter box issues. You should always get your cat checked by a veterinarian to rule out any issues. Number 9, presenting their butt. This is a strange one that may baffle many cat owners. When your cat presents you their butt, they are actually showing you a sign of affection. Cats have scent glands in their behinds that release pheromones. When they present their butts to you, they are saying that they trust you and see you as part of their family. Number 10, chattering. Cats can make some weird noises, from meowing to purring, which can confuse us cat owners, wondering how our cats are actually feeling. One sound in particular that you might hear is a cat chattering. It sounds like teeth chattering, and it can be quite startling if you've never heard this sound before. This usually happens when they see prey, such as birds, outside and they are getting ready to pounce. It's a combination of excitement and frustration of not being able to get to the prey. Number 11, head bumping. This is when the cat bumps their heads into ours. It's their way of showing affection and seeking attention from their owners. It's also their way of marking you as theirs, using pheromones that are used to mark possession. So the next time your cat bumps their head on yours, give them a good scratch to let them know that you love them too. Also remember that not all cats do head bumping. Us personally, we have 3 cats and only one of them does this behaviour, so this is perfectly normal and they will genuinely show that they love you in other ways. Number 12, chewing objects around the home. It's common to see a cat chewing on all kinds of objects around your home. This could be anything from electrical cords to your favourite pair of shoes. Cats like to chew on things for a number of reasons, so here are the most common reasons for this behaviour. So we have anxiety, boredom, illness, and cats who are weaned too early. This chewing behaviour can be dangerous because it can cause choking and intestinal blockages, as well as the fact that some kind of illness may be causing your cat to chew in the first place. The best thing to do again is contact a veterinarian immediately to figure out what is wrong with your cat. Number 13, Zoomies. If you see your cat suddenly bouncing around the home like crazy, they are having a case of the Zoomies. Don't be too alarmed by this because this is perfectly normal behaviour and it happens when your cat is feeling playful. The best thing to do during a Zoomie episode is to just let them burn off the energy and try not to stop them. Number 14, kneading. Kneading is a behaviour that is often seen in domestic cats. It is when your cat uses their paws to push in and out against an object. This action is usually done before they're lying down and they seem to be in a trance-like state whilst doing this action. There are a few different theories as to why cats knead. One theory is that it is the holdover from their kittenhood. Kittens will knead their mother's belly to stimulate milk flow. They may also do this kneading action because they feel content and relaxed. And number 15 is drinking from the tap. You'll often find a cat near the sink or bathtub, potentially waiting for a stream of water to come out of the tap. While it may be amusing to watch, you may be wondering why your cat insists on drinking from the tap instead of a fresh bowl of water. The reason for this is that cats are actually attracted to flowing water. A solution to this is to invest in a cat water fountain to encourage your cat to drink more, and this can also help to prevent dehydration in your cat. Getting help for your cat. Although most of the things on this list are perfectly normal cat behaviour, sometimes an illness may be the cause of why your cat are doing these strange things in the first place. Just remember that if your cat suddenly starts doing these behaviours that they don't usually do, it may be worth seeking the advice of a veterinarian to be on the safe side.